Alright. Yeah. But slight little recap. Long story short, every guest that I had taught me something. You know, I learned something. I learned something from everybody. Um, if it's as simple as the disrespect on Kobe, or if it's setting up your own business and all that other stuff, or if it's just speaking to a different artist, to a new person, like you learn. And throughout that, I definitely learned that I do have support. I do. Um, for a very long time, I was struggling trying to figure out, you know, if I had support, if I had people, and to be frank with you, man, like none of that shit even matters. Even if I didn't have support, I'm doing something that I enjoy, and it's just a blessing. It's absolutely a blessing knowing that on the back end that you do have somebody, or in this case, 10 people, to actually be part of my growth, part of my situation. I'm gonna just kind of go down the list and kind of reflect on like each guest. It's not gonna be super long. You ain't got to trip, because I know I'll be tripping when I see super long videos. Um, but first guest, Kilo. My guy Kilo, he came through off the rip. You know, it was more like, it was kind of like boom boom. Like, hey bro, you trying to be part of this, or you trying to, you know, be a guest? And he was just like, hell yeah, bro, I'm with you. And I'll always have respect for someone who recognizes, you know, the hustle and like what I'm trying to establish. And it goes likewise for him. You know, I absolutely recognize the hustle, recognize the building he's trying to establish, and it's just dope that I had the opportunity to speak to him about his career, about, you know, himself as an artist, how he's trying to interact with people, and how just trying to stay positive and just be in his right mind. That's just a blessing. You know, that's cool. I'm proud. I'm proud that I had him on the podcast.
Man, and it's crazy because I actually kind of started thinking about it the other day. I went into deep thought about it, and I think what I'm trying to get to, because the problem I always seem to run into with every person not every person I meet, but you know what I'm saying, when things come up, it's just like
Mm-hmm.
people don't be themselves enough,
Mm-hmm.
and they're not honest about being themselves. Like, and I feel like no matter what, you shouldn't. The whole point is to not be afraid to be yourself. I know you've heard it like a million times. Everybody's heard it 1,000 times, but you got to really like sit here and look at every angle of what it takes to, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to being afraid to be yourself. Like, you got to think of
Mm-hmm.
everything about how what's holding you back, emotional, you know what I'm saying, mental, physical, anything, and you got to be able to break that barrier, because that's really a mental. It's all mental. But
True.
my message to
True.
people is just, yeah, be yourself, man.
My guy Northwest Buffins was such a wonderful guest because he helped me realize like a lot of things that I needed to realize without him even noticing. You know, he helped me realize the energy that you give out to people um, is essentially what you're gonna get back. And like if you show love, and if you keep pushing your stuff, and if you keep doing things to help your craft, shit will keep going. And the progression's there. And this is not it. This is just the beginning. I have big plans. That's in the next little segment. And I always have love for that nigga because he's just a straight up cool ass cat, you know, and he genuinely just was straight up. Like I said, he was like Kilo in a way because he just was like, you know what, I really support what you're doing. we can collab, we can work. And every time I see his posts or anything about what he's doing, what he got going on in his life, I try to make sure that I share. And you know, just because it's just off the rip, it's dope that he was really, really about it as much as he was. The only person to be on the podcast 2 times due to technical errors the first time, but I would invite him the second time anyway. And I have big plans to be working with him in the future as well, season 2. Shit, bro, because like, listen, I like Woods, bro, but wrapping it in paper, why do you do that?
Look, I learned the reason I started doing it, honestly, was because like the Woods, the wraps, whatever, the frontal, all that, sometimes they're a little holy, sometimes it don't want to stick all the way. Bro, you wrap a paper around that bitch, the holes are gone. It stick perfectly, whatever. Hey, but look, and then I learned, okay, the blunt burned for 20 minutes, now it burned for 30. It burned a little slower with the paper on it.
My nigga Big Ike official. If you haven't seen that episode, go ahead and watch it back because he absolutely disrespected Kobe. But I still got love for him because he's out here doing his thing. I fuck with his music, I fuck with his visuals, I fuck with his work ethic, I fuck with everything about dude because he's just, you know, he's just trying to, he already told me like, just stay in your lane, keep working, and keep pushing. It's kind of just the same message all the way across, and that's just a common thing with these 3 artists that I mentioned, you know.
Let's get that straight right now. LeBron is the fucking GOAT, okay? R.I.P. to Kobe, but that nigga's not the GOAT. I'm sorry.
I gotta disagree, bro. Since we gotta go ahead and move the conversation now, because you say.
Then I don't want to say a real name, but I'll say Big Steppa Apparel. Go check her out. She got some wonderful clothes, wonderful things that she provides as well. Wonderful insight, hard work ethic, and you know, she's just really about her stuff for real. And can't do nothing but respect that, because you know, like, niggas out here really want to be about something, but they don't put the work in. And to see her progressively get better as time goes on, I'm definitely fucking with it, you know. And she's a wonderful person. She was really shy because it was my birthday when she slipped through, and I had a few people over. Buffins was one of the people over with his lady and stuff, you know. But I definitely would love to do another episode to where we can get a little bit more out of her, so she's not as constrained, you know. Because I completely understand coming into a situation where she was kind of, you know, flustered by the crowd. Not the crowd, I guess, but, you know, the people here. And I was kind of drunk. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was drunk because it was my birthday, man. I'm just grateful. It was my Jimmy Butler year. Go ahead and watch that episode to get that reference.
Stand for some shit that you never read. Passing through stages.
Oh, it's gonna be silent like that? With no music? Oh, shit. I'm hella shy, I'm sorry.
And then I had Salasia T. Salasia T, I've known her for a very long time. And she's always been a better dancer than me, better tap dancer. And if you didn't know, check that episode out as well, because I used to tap dance. And I was very afraid to admit it, but like, truthfully, it gives me a lot of, it kind of built me to who I am today, so I can't hate it too much. And I'm grateful for the people that I've met throughout doing that. You know, that's dope. Leaving it dead. This shit is valuable. People could learn from shit like this, you know? People can hear it and be like, you know what?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm looking at a spider right now and it just fell.
For real?
Are you scared of spiders?
I'm not scared. I just like to know where they're at, you know.
Oh shit, I should have been told you. Okay, so
Nigga, what?
Okay, so it was right up there.
It was up?
Yeah, it's not that big though, because I'm terrified of spiders, and then it just fell.
So you've been watching it?
Hell, you haven't watched it, because I don't know if you was like scared of spiders and you didn't really care.
Bro.
It dropped.
No, you just got a spider kicking it.
Yeah, you do. So, anyways, yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
I'll tell you if I see it again.
My homie Armand. Armand's nothing but a real dude, man. Nothing but a real dude. He's been real with me since I met him, and you know, he's a very, very, very involved Laker fan, just like myself. So like that friendship was built off of just real shit, you know. And he helped me a lot. He gave me a lot of advice, and you know, I just want you to know, Armand, that if you happen to watch this or whatever, like, I really do appreciate you. And I really do appreciate our conversations, our talks, and I can't wait to link with you again. Cause you know, like, you already know what it is, Lakers Nation, baby. Come on.
You're not putting in the minutes, you're not putting in the dedication, you're not putting in the training, you're not putting in the practice. You're facilitating it, yes, but you're not.
I don't even say facilitating it, bro.
Yeah.
He's aiding it.
Yeah,
He's kind of
you're
just like giving it life. He has the platform to give these niggas that opportunity to be like, hey, let's do this for this organization.
Exactly. So I understand why Jordan was so mad when he said that, and other players were they were irate when he said that. They were like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, nigga, you did that to yourself, dog. Like, Jared Krause is an idiot for saying that, because it's like, bro,
he
why
really
did you say?
Then I had Trinity come on. Trinity, she's a much better skater than myself, but I love skating. So like, it was up to have her on, talking about like where skating is taking her, and what her plans with it. She doesn't not only want to skate for fun, but she loves it so much she's making a career, you know, and that's dope, because that's all you gotta do. Just keep working and keep pushing the things that you really want in life, man. Just work and show love to the people, and enjoy the vibes and enjoy just everything, man. There's nothing that should stop you from showing love. You know, nothing. And she's a very good example of that. Yeah, man. I'm not, and that's another thing too. I'm not super pressed about anything.
Yeah.
You know, like if you don't come, you don't come. It's all love. Do your thing. You got a life too.
Right.
You know, but at the same time, you know, I am taking note.
Right.
And I am moving forward. And you know, I'll be here whenever you're ready.
Right.
You feel me?
Well, sometimes not always, because it's like, hey, they're ready when you get bid or when you get clout, and then it's just like, see, that's when your notes come out.
Oh yeah, that's.
I remember October 8th, Thursday at 6:53. You couldn't come.
Not last. Another thing is, pretty much with the Protect Yours brand, I want to establish a situation to where I can have people to work with. I can just like pretty much build off of what I have right now. And truthfully, you know, I'm very confident and very happy in all the things that I've done so far. Season 2 is going to be so much better, because there's going to be so many different things that I look back at from Season 1 and just like, okay, well, I see how I can tweak that. I see how I can make that a little better. I see how I can interact with my guests a little bit more. And, you know, overall, man, it was just a great learning experience. And it's not over. It is not over. Not at all. Let's just thank you for my sisters, man. Like, for real, I appreciate my sisters. You know, sisters are great people. They work very hard, and they're very intelligent. And they're simply the backbone of what I want to be myself. And I appreciate you, and I love you. And you know, I just want you to know that everything I'm working on, everything I'm working for, is not only for myself, but for our family. And so we could just do what we want to do and just expand, man. and build off of that. A lot of great conversations happened over my vacation here. One of them was pretty much just kind of like, if I wasn't able to pay attention to the things I want to pay attention to, I would never pick this up. And that's the message I want to send out to my peoples, you know, like, at the end of the day, you have to be aware. You have to take note, and you have to pay attention to the things around you. And if the vibes around you are questionable, make you feel a different type of way, or you know, you don't quite understand, I have 2 suggestions. First and foremost, try to have a conversation. Try to speak on what's bothering you. And then, like, there's a little caveat to that, because, like, all conversations are not going to be easy. They're not going to work in your favor. But truthfully, it's just having that conversation is what really is going to get you through a lot of this confusion. You know, I'm not sitting here trying to be a preacher or anything like that, but I'm just simply noting where I was lacking as an individual and just improving. And life is nothing but continuous improvements. You might have downfalls, you might have lessons, you might have things that you really, really feel like is better off for you, but truthfully, it's just like, you just gotta keep working and have those conversations. And I don't really want to talk about the elections, as I said earlier, but the only thing I will say on it is just that the country is more divided than it's ever been. And as an individual, you must do your part to try to bring these people together and try to understand. Some people you're not going to get through. Some people you're just not going to get through to. But if and when they get it, that's when it's going to resonate with them. And you know, just gotta not give up on people or anything. As I sit here in this silence, essentially, because I don't have guests, obviously, but kind of recounts like all the episodes and all the positions, because this is my setup. This is what I do. Everybody has their work, and this is what this is what I aspire my work to do. There's a lot of steps into it, and there's a lot of pieces of progress that I need to get that going, but truthfully, this is what I need. This is my therapy, this is my happiness, and I enjoy this. Not because I have all these people looking at me and watching me, it's not why. You know, I'm grateful for that, I'm so grateful, but truthfully I do this because it's like, man, I'm a closed book. And truthfully, nobody's going to do it for you. So take the time out of your day to mentally wake yourself up. Make sure you read every day. Make sure you read a few positive quotes or anything that will help you keep that correct mind every day. One of my favorite people in the world is Charlamagne the God, simply because of what he does and how he takes care of himself mentally. And truthfully, that shit is amazing to me. Because this man takes the time out of his day to actually figure out, like, yo, what's necessary for him, how is he going to be better. And this man, I'm assuming that's how he wakes up every day and he figures things out like that. But, like I said, I'm going to keep it short. So, thank you for tapping into season 1. Continue to support, continue to show love, continue to spread love, and just be yourself, man. Don't do nothing just if it's not yourself. The people I hit up for season 2, get ready to receive a message from Thomas. Thomas will be hitting your contacts, and we will get you over here so we can get you on the episode. And I will see you when you get here. And yeah, man, let's just keep pushing this positive narrative, keep pushing this positive platform. Because this shit right here ain't no joke. I'm very excited for our future. I'm very excited for season 2. So with that being said, remember to stay blessed and protect yours. Stop the hate. Spread the love. Peace.